Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door. This is Milesluigi.
And this is the Evil Pop-Tart.
Alright, so before we go anywhere, I'm actually going to throw on Zap Tap out of all badges. You'll see why in a moment.
Zap Tap is good, especially for this part.
Anyway, why don't you get a stopwatch ready? You want to know what we're ready to do?
I can get a stopwatch ready. Give me one.
Okay. I didn't actually expect you to grab a stopwatch.
I have those things on my computer desk because I come prepared.
Okay. When I say go, hit the timer, okay?
Give me a minute. It's actually in my table somewhere. But 1 second. Okay.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! We are going to do RP speedrun!
You are on the clock. Do it now. Go. Dual monitors for the win.
And the last one. Got it. Okay. So out of the little village we go and start attacking enemies. In case you didn't notice, these are the jungle fuzzies. Also flower fuzzies appear here, which is why I recommended you put on Zap Tap. Duh.
Yes.
Alright, so while we're fighting all the enemies around here, it's time to talk about a different topic. First off, there's a second head rattle here, so if I really want to give an enemy a headache, I really can with double head rattle. Double head rattle. I'm going to keep one on for now. But typically, when we have this wild goose chase thing going around, which I'm going to tell you, yes, it will be a wild goose chase back and forth a lot in this chapter, figure might as well talk about some other things. Are you ready, Evil Pop-Tart?
Go for it.
All right.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alright. So I want you to just pay attention to the fact we're in Chapter 5, right?
Yes, we are in Chapter 5.
We are on an island on Chapter 5, right?
We are on an island in Chapter 5.
It is south of the main area of the game, Rogueport.
We are on an island in Chapter 5, south of the main and Rogueport.
And we're in a jungle. I suppose I'm trying to create a connection here. There is not Yoshi's here. Okay, there's a not connection, but to anyone who's played the original Paper Mario, the Chapter 5 in the original Paper Mario and the Chapter 5 in Paper Mario 1000-Year Door are incredibly similar. Like, suspiciously similar.
They just get lazy.
I mean, you can definitely find parallels and disconnects between the two, but for the most part, the idea behind the chapter is the same. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna... I don't really consider this spoilers anyway. The Crystal Star Power we're going to get from this area is the Mega Healing Crystal Star Power. And if you remember in the original Paper Mario, the Star Power you got was the Mega Healing Star Power from Chapter 5. Even more connections.
Like I said, they just got lazy.
It gets even better. The enemies I'm just about to fight right now are called Putrid Piranhas, which were also found in Chapter 5 in the original Paper Mario. By the way, that audience member is awesome. He just gave me an earthquake. Woohoo! I'm going to proceed to use it right now.
Oh, I was going to say that. I love that background when it falls. Didn't kill them. Dead.
Now, watch out for the Putrid Piranhas. Because the Putrid Piranhas, they're piranha plant, they're the strongest one you've fought so far in the game. And they can poison you. Oh, poisonous is a bad stalemate, in case you couldn't tell. I can't think of any game where poison helps you. Can you help me there?
Game where actually poison helps you? There is a few. There is when you play Tales of the Abyss. Poison actually helps you on that. But that's in a rare instance and only having a rare. But, yeah. Not a lot of games, it's like, you're poison. Take damage.
It's poison. Take damage or heal. And Paper Mario 1000-Year Door doesn't vary on that very much. Matter of fact, the poison status ailment is typically really bad because almost always when you get hit with it, you get hit with it for 9 turns worth of it. So Oh, by the way, I'm just about to jump right on someone's tooth. That hurt.
Spike shield. Don't you have spike shield on? Ah.
It would help, but these are the only spiked enemies around the area. I mean, it would help, but...
We're at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Our speedrun's not so speedy. You're on the clock! Do it now! Go!
Your clock is still running? That clock was supposed to stop when I hit that last star piece.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, no. That was...
Well,
that was
this is your speedrun now.
Oh crap, because there's actually another star piece right there.
There you go. That was 5 minutes and 53 seconds.
Oh, the first couple I got really quickly, and then I messed up on that one. Just to tell you, the jumps here, no matter how many times I've played through this game, I mess up the jumps here. Thankfully, there's almost always a flower fuzzy around this area that you can whack with one of your most powerful first strikes. With either a spin jump or a spin hammer.
I hate these jumps too. These jumps are really annoying at times.
Specifically, this jump here, you have to pull out base to be able to make it, and you have to land on a coin block out of all places. And even with practice, you still end up messing up that jump occasionally. And you have to use them to get over here, which if you mess that up, it's a nightmare. Because you have to go all the way back up. All the way back up the cliff.
And then if you didn't kill any of the piranha plants or the fuzzies, you gotta face them all over again too.
Enemy dodging for the loss. And look, our comrades are still alive after a few days. They've been surviving as well. Isn't that nice?
What they've been eating. Oh no, poor Bobbery!
Oh,
Help him!
sadly, I can't because of cutscene.
No!
When we get back there, I'll point out what I think they were probably eating. This guy has a word for us, by the way. Everyone pay attention to this.
Or else what? We're on the TV.
We're more likely on a computer monitor.
In this instance, yes.
Maybe a big TV, maybe a tablet, maybe something. Coconuts, you see them back there?
Coconuts are good.
Yeah.
And I also see a badge that comes useful.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna grab that badge.
So to all the noobs out there who don't know how to get this badge, here's how you get it. You stand here and do this.
Quiet! I'm not a noob. I mean, I knew how to get that badge. Yeah.
Ice Power! I mentioned this badge a few times in the past, but this will allow us to defeat Embers with incredible ease. So now I can, for example, what do I want to have on? Well, for sure Ice Power, of course, but Ice Power and multi-bots. How about that? Because pretty soon we're gonna, well, out of all things, run into a battle with Embers.
Oh no, somebody's in trouble. Help him! Whoever it is.
Gladly. Another stack of 3 Embers. But now that we have Ice Power, we do extra damage to them, they do less damage to us, and we can now jump on them. Hooray! I could put on Jumpman if I wanted to.
To bounce for the win.
Okay. Well, we saved somebody, right? I wonder where they went.
Where the hell they went? We need to find them! They were in trouble.
They were circling the tree. Wait, is he in the tree? He was in the tree.
Oh my god, it's Bobbery! He got beat up pretty good. He's not doing too well. Oh no, he has the last request. Is he gonna die?
No.
Don't let Bobbery die!
Oh no.
If Bobbery dies, I will... I don't know what I'll do.
Well, let's go get him a Chuckola Cola at the very least.
We will fulfill his last request so he can die at peace.
before you run off to camp, I mentioned the coconuts earlier. I didn't just mention them as just kind of a side thing. Well, this is what those people ate. I fell in the water.
You got nommed.
We should go grab one of those coconuts.
But I don't like coconuts right now. They're out of season.
Okay, that was strange. Well, the game even describes them as not a very tasty object. That is really up to your discretion. What I can say is, I remember the one time, this was back in school, I forgot which grade, but somebody brought a coconut into class it was a science class, and we had a heck of a time trying to get it open. Ah, fudge. Darn this. I'm like, no, enemy dodging. Go, ah!
Oh, you should have jumped off on the ledge and then used base to fly over the other ones, and then you could have did fine. Curious to know why you're not running away from this fight.
It's no danger to me, and yes, it does take a little bit of time, but...
I do hate those dodges, though. Those dodges were hard to time. Stupid poison.
I will agree with you. I guess it's my experience with the number of times I've played through the game that I'm competent at dodging piranha plants. Dodging piranha plants will become extremely useful if you ever go down the pit of 100 trials. You'll see what I mean when I get there. But they're all gone now, and thanks to FP Drain, I'm still doing halfway decent with my FP. Woohoo!
Uh-oh.
Actually, I could... No!
You're not keep going!
You're not gonna ambush me. I'm gonna get around you. Despite the
yeah,
sporadic...
I'm pretty much the same way. I'm like, screw these guys.
I'm actually really close to a level up last time I checked my experience, so next accidental battle will probably level me up. Okay. So everyone made it back except Bobbery, who is almost dead.
Flavio is my secondary hero. He's so funny.
He's a fancy pants, as I said earlier.
Fancy pants. What lunacy bursts from your mouth? Mario, front and center.
Yeah, Flavio is, we'll soon learn the one who has the Chuckola Cola.
Our supplies needed to survive.
I would normally make a comment about that, but I suppose if you're stranded on an island with nothing but soft drink, that soft drink would obviously be partially essential to your survival. So, give him a coconut, and he gives you the cola.
I've got the lovely bunch of coconuts. Oh wait,
All
that's the wrong song.
Alright. Oh, fudge battle.
Oh noes!
Anyway, I actually had another topic to talk about regarding something that I really should have talked about when I played the original Paper Mario, but it recently came up to my attention recently, so figured I might as well explain it. Do you remember Chapter 3 from the original Paper Mario?
Yes.
Alright. Actually, let's pull up the bell. Chapter 3 in the original Paper Mario was a story about a giant, Bubba, who had no heart and was invincible without his heart. But the moment he got his heart back, he was no longer invincible, right?
He was a pushover, yeah.
Turns out that's actually based on a fairy tale. I was surprised to learn this myself. But if anyone wants to look it up, the name of the fairy tale is The Giant Who Had No Heart in His Body. Just search it up on Wikipedia or follow the link I'm bound to put in the description if I remember.
I didn't know that either. I've never heard of that fairy tale.
Well, yeah. A fairy tale that almost follows exactly to the story in Paper Mario. Matter of fact, the actual story says that the location of the well is in a well near a church. Which, in the original Paper Mario, it was in a well. You could argue whether it was near a church or not, but I just thought it was something I really should have mentioned in the original Paper Mario, and since I don't have anything stupid scientific to talk about, it's stuff like that that I have to come up with while we're doing enemy dodging!
You have 15 minutes and 25 seconds. Go now, do it.
Speaking of things in, fudge, another battle. In Paper Mario 1000 Year Door in Chapter 4, chapter I just went through, the key to defeating Dupless was found near a church under a well. Not sure if that connection was intended, but there is another connection for you.
Awkward. At least we only had to face one of them that time.
That's true. Let's not mess this up now. And sadly, the flower fuzzy... Ah!
Oh, no!
He fell! I'm just going to say he's not in one position.
Damn it.
Ah, fudge.
Run like a little girl, use artwork. Artwork works too. My favorite skill.
I actually wouldn't like screw this. Even though the only enemy that's any threat to me is the future piranha, I want to draw circles around them. And
It's the only skill I know that you can draw a half-ass circle and kill enemies with.
and then mess around once you're done.
I just love everybody's circles. Everybody's circles that I see that plays this game, they make the almost a perfect circle, and then when they get to the top, they go straight up and straight down. It's like it's a nice circle.
I will say that I really am not any different. I just love Art Attack for what it can do.
Yeah, I love it as well. It's just so cheap. Draw circles, kill your enemy. Why wouldn't I want to do that?
Well, costs 4 star power. Anyway, let's go back over to Admiral Bobbery and give him his last request.
No, Bobbery, wake up! No! Wait, isn't he supposed to have, like, X's for... wait, what? What? What the hell? He totally is sleeping.
That doesn't work. I just felt like trying that right now. Smack
There we
him in
go.
the head and he wakes up.
Whoa! He's like, whoa!
I wouldn't appreciate it if, you know, someone whacked me with a hammer to wake me up, but some mornings I feel like I would need something like that.
But he was dead, so if, just to make sure he was dead, he got whacked on the head with a hammer. No, I can't. No, okay, never mind.
You just joined our party.
Yes!
No, I believe I asked you to prepare one thing for me. Did you prepare it?
Maybe not. Maybe.
Maybe not.
Refresh my memory.
The 5 reasons why Bobbery is the best party member in Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
Sadly, I did not remember. I will have to come up with 5 reasons before this video ends.
I'm just don't say we'll save it for next part, okay?
Okay, we'll save it for next part.
Alright. So if there was a save point nearby, I would hit one that's nearby, but there isn't. I have to run all the way back to camp to save, which means more tomfoolery, more enemy dodging extreme, and whatever else I called it.
It took you 19 minutes and 25 seconds to get Bobbery. That's 19 minutes and 25 seconds too long.
Actually, you know what's a better joke? It took me 17 hours and 49 minutes to get Bobbery. Now 17 minutes and 50 seconds.
It took you 17 hours and 15 minutes to get Bobbery too long. The game should just give you Bobbery right off the bat and be like, here, have Bobbery, and I will be happy. But no, the game has to be difficult.
Anyway, I'll actually run away from the battles. My precious coins! I have to use them to buy badges!
Precious coins. You've got a ton of money.
What, are you going to tell me to play in the Pianta Parlor for another 2 hours and get some gold bars?
No. Just no.
Okay. I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play Paper Mario and the 1000 Year Door. This is Milesluigi.
And this is Evil Pop-Tart.
See you next time.